Hey Dreamers, we're going to do a little bit of like a showcase type of themed episodes, me playing Dreams, but like I said, it can be everything. So in Dreams, you can make so many stuff. You can make music, art, animations, just cinematics, or just level gameplay, characters, and you can, well, whatever you can think of, you can make almost. And I also said that I would do in 2024 more stuff like this. So I'm just going to play people's creations a lot more because like I wanna like show that to the community, like to the YouTube community, to show like, hey, Dreams is amazing. Dreams is so cool. You can make so much awesome stuff in here. And yes, there is other tools out there in the world, but none of them is like Dreams. Dreams is also something very special in my heart. And I was planning to do this last year in 2023 to play more people's creation. I didn't really have the time to do it, sadly. But in 2024, we're going to do it. We're going to do this a lot more often. I have so many things that I'm going to upload eventually and going to do. But this time we're not doing and playing a video game in MadeInDreams. I often do that or play creations in Dreams, but this time we're just going to check out just like set pieces that people made in Dreams. And the theme for this video is nature. So I'm just going to pick some creations that intrigued me a lot, or that I maybe have seen from the Monkey stream by accident, or that I was like, hey, that's pretty cool, I want to check that out, which is one of those, by the way. But often, yeah, I see sometimes creations passing by, and I'm like, wow, this is such lovely crafted. So the first video that I'm going to set off with this one is called Nighttime Forest Loop. Not maybe the best name ever, but well, the creation itself is very lovely. It's made by Zuggs, Zuggs. It's part of a larger project that I never got around to finishing. This is the beginning of a detailed forest environment. Oh, that is such a shame. This is like also, before I'm going to show this, it's also a bit sad, right? I'm not sure what the main reason for this is, but I can understand when people heard the news about Dreams was stopping the live server support and like changing the servers and stuff like that. And a lot of people got scared. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to put so much time and effort anymore for such an uncertain future of a tool and software project like Dreams. So I'm not sure if that was the main reason for this person, but I can understand that, because like if I look at myself, like I had like a big project working on, and I'm not doing that anymore because like I'm scared that by the time that I finish that project, Dreams is gone. So, and then nobody ever played it, right? So instead, what I'm doing right now in Dreams, I still do Dreams, but doing smaller creations, smaller projects, so that I don't feel to get burned out for no reason. And then like suddenly the servers are gone at some point. Yes, that will also happen with my smaller creations, but at least then I have a little bit more joy out of Dreams itself, instead of like working years on one project and then releasing it, and then while you're releasing it, maybe Dreams is gone. So that's, at least for my reason why I'm doing it now, with the way how I'm doing it. Maybe it's the same reason for this person as well, I don't know. But enough talking. Let's start off with oh, I think I disconnected for, wait, what happened? Oh no, wait, oh no, am I disconnected to? Oh yeah, sometimes Dreams disconnects their servers. I see, this is what happens. I talked about Dream servers, and this is what's happening. All right, let's go check this creation out because it looks lovely. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. Oh, this looks so cool. Very lovely colors. Okay, we can zoom, free cam, lines, aspect ratio, again, aspect ratio, exit scene, toggle text. All right, so let's toggle the text because like we don't want to see text during, it's very, like, it's it's so simple and yet so effective to set the mood of your like the creation you want to go for. um I love this so much. I love this so much. And again, the raindrops are falling from the sky. Yeah, such a lovely mood. Oh, I didn't want to go. Let me turn it up, but that was way too soon to go out there. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. I wanted to go for the free cam mode. The free cam. Oh, okay, that was that one. Okay, we have lights. Oh, I see. Hey, that is cool. You can zoom in. That's cool. Yeah, very lovely. And we can also... Whoa, we can actually check out the whole scene, how it's been made. That's amazing. Wow. Wow. That's very cool. Very lovely done. Oh, what I would have maybe doing... Yeah, but that's maybe me, but... I cannot, of course, tell what other people should do, but... But what I would have done like cinematic shot. Like if you're opening the scene, just pushing camera to the forest like this, very slowly, so you can actually see the move and stuff like that. So I would definitely have done something like that. But nonetheless, this is such great. I also love the mist coming from the ground a little bit. So yeah, pretty cool. Although they used flags for this. Or is it meant as water? I hope I'm not like being rude now. No, this cannot be water. It's mist. But yeah, I really love like the mist like happening like here. It's so lovely. I love this. Yeah, this is such great. This is so great. And the fires here in the distance. Yeah, I love how they like let you like show how they made it, because like I said, like sometimes you have to use simplicity for your art or creation to set up a certain mood you want to go for, and you don't really have to do much. It's so simple. And the thing what I really love about Dream so much is that it lets you put so quickly a scene together if you want to. Of course, you can craft everything yourself, but you can also just like check out the Dreamiverse, which people make assets, and don't feel ashamed to use those assets, because sometimes people judge you too quickly for like, hey, you're using the assets. It's not, you shouldn't be ashamed for that. What you need to do is, if you're going to use assets from other people, just change it in the way that fits your own creation, instead of just like dropping it randomly in your creation, but just like alter it, the creation a little bit to the style that you want to go for. When I was first doing Dreams in the very first big project that I did in Dreams was Once Upon a Time creation, the first one. And Once Upon a Time was a forest, and I used a mixture between my own assets and the community assets. But instead of just like randomly placing then assets and without alteration, I altered the assets in such a way that it would fit the surrounding a lot. So don't ever feel ashamed and don't let other people tell you to be ashamed for using people's assets, as long as you're tweaking them and making sure it fits in your environment, and otherwise it shouldn't be a issue at all. That's the whole point of the Dreams itself and the Dreamiverse. So never feel ashamed for that. I really love this creation so much. So it's really nice to kick off with this one first. Yeah, this is amazing. So we should check out the next creation, shall we? Let's go for the next one. So the next one is made by Ape Monkey Boy 21, and it's, well, you can already tell on the preview image, but I saw this one and it intrigued me. to check this out, because like this person is very talented. I've seen I also featured one on my YouTube channel, not really on my YouTube channel, but more in the shorts, one of their creations, and I haven't really seen this one, the Keel-Billed Toucan. And quick side note, I really love birds. I wish I could fly. I'm a huge birds fan. I love birds, all types and kinds that are out there in the world. And I really want to check this one out, because this looks very beautiful. Before I forget, I'm going to thumb it up. I already checked it, as you can see, but I'm going to reset the process just in case. A sculpt of Keel-Billed Toucan. I didn't read the other one. But, known as the rainbow-billed toucan, found in the tropical jungles of the south of Mexico to Ecuador. Press to show the controls. Very nice. Let me check. Look at that. This is so amazing. I really love how like the lighting bounces on the objects on the tree branch with some mushrooms. So cool. So cool. Well done. And you can also zoom in a little bit. So if I like use my controls, I can actually like look around a tiny little bit, not freely. I think that's probably been done on purpose, because yeah, to not show the whole creation, to like not show because like you probably want to only make a certain side of the creation, and if you're going to make it freely looking around, you also have to worry about everything around it. Also, I see, I'm not sure if it's raining or if it's just, I think it's rain, I'm not sure, or it's just like falling. I don't know what it is actually. I think it's meant to be raining. I don't know, like insects. I think, I don't know. But look at, I really love the hairs, like the oh, that is so cool. This is so cool. This is such a great looking detail. But look at this. You can also just like change the sunlight a little bit. We can also change the aspect ratio, although yeah, it's not really, yeah, I prefer it like this, to be honest. I mean, I understand why people want to do aspect ratio in a creation sometimes, but to be honest, I want to see it in the full glory. This is so nice. Yeah, I hear rain in the background, so it's probably like raining a little bit, but like it's how you say that? Like it's not like fully raining, but it's like that. It's the most annoying part of raining, when like it's not like going super a lot, like falling down from the sky, but like it's a little bit like tiny little raindrops. But you always get the wettest with those things. I hate those if it's happening. I rather want to have like normal rain than those like tiny little things that are like falling down. Yeah, this is amazing. I really love this so much. The details is insane as well, because like if you look at the feathers, for example, you can see the hair. Like it's so cool. It's so cool. I really love how they combine sculpt with flex. It's so clever to make something like this. Oh man, I really want to do someday maybe making a MadeInDreams, but there's so many stuff that I want to do in Dreams still, as long as Dreams is still there and out there and alive, you know. But yeah, this is amazing. What a lovely creation, as always, from this person. Very cool. So yeah, let's go check out the next creation. So the next creation is made by CWLT555 and 13 others. So I assume it's in sort of a collab happening here. It's called The House in the Deep Woods. And I saw this one. It's only had like 129 thumbs up, so I'm going to make it 130. I don't know. I was kind of intrigued by this one as well, even though like it's not like something that we saw earlier in the other previous ones, but I was still intrigued by this. I really want to see what this is all about and enjoy the nature. I love nature, so let's check it out. Oh, there's actually an animation going on here. A little bit of like a bird. It's maybe because the reason why I saw this, or an owl. I think it's supposed to be an owl. Post owl, I think. It's very simple. I don't think we can do anything with the scene itself, but it's cool nonetheless. I would maybe not use that much depth of field on this one. I would have lowered a little bit, so you can still see a little bit more of the background. You can blur it, that's fine. Like you can do a depth of field kind of look, like what we saw in the previous creation. But I would have lowered a little bit, just a tiny little bit of like lowering the blur in the background. So you have like the feeling that there is depth of field happening, but you can also see there is something still out there in the distance. But it's very simple, but I kind of want to like put it into this collection of gameplay episode, because like, yeah, even though it's so simple, and the animation goes like in a loop. I think maybe what they should have done is not doing the loop of the bird, but just like put the bird somewhere on the house, and then you can like change the camera angles here and there a little bit. But nonetheless, I think it's very cute. Didn't got as much thumbs up, this one. Don't know why, because like I think it's kind of cute. It looks cute. It's it's a small creation, but it's still wonderful lighting. Maybe the blur is a little bit. The only the only thing that I want to say is like put a little bit less blur in this one, just a tip. But other than that, I think it's still cute and it looks nice. I think that the house looks nice. I can imagine that this could be a mini game starting like this, like a side-scrolling game. Like an Ori type of game. That would be pretty cool. You're starting here in your house, and then you can like walking around and go on an adventure with this bird. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, it's a tiny creation, but I love it. It's very simple, but sometimes simplicity is all what you need. Sometimes in creating something, you don't always have to go nuts with everything. Simplicity is often the answer to much things, and this is one of it. Should get a lot more love to this one. So yeah, that was this creation. So let's go on to the next creation. So the next creation is Jungle in the Rain. We were going to stay a little bit in the nature type of theme today. So I really want to do like also like themed based episode. So this episode is basically all that's like themed with nature, birds, and stuff like that. And the next creation is Jungle in the Rain. Sorry, I cannot speak right now. And it's made by the one and only Bad Robo 82. If you do not know one, you definitely should check out their creation, because this person is so talented. Often makes kind of like around the same type of creations, but nonetheless their quality is so insane. Almost everything has been in sculpted form, so like the trees and the leaves and stuff like that. It's just such it's a lot of effort. So before I'm forgetting it, we're going to thumb it up. And although it didn't need that much anymore, because it already got almost 4K of thumbs up. So this one is a big one, but it's also a pretty well-known creator in Dreams community. So check it out. Let's go play. And so another creation in nature. There we go. Bat Robo presents. And we have a little insect. I forgot the English name, so that's why I didn't say it. What is the English name of that? I don't know. Oh, it has a little bit of like camera zooming in. I see. Wow. Very lovely. I love the water. The water looks so realistic as well. Not the waterfall. I mean, the waterfall looks nice, but I really love... I think that the water itself looks very realistic. It's so... and of course, the whole creation itself looks very pretty. Very realistic. Very well done. As always, Bad Robo. I always love his creation so much. I kind of wish we could just a little bit like play around with the camera. But it's just like for static reasons. But you could use this for simply as like a screensaver or like a background, something if you want to work and have this as a background. I can definitely see that. It's always my type of creations, what I do in Dreams as well, for like showcase and yeah, backdrop screensaver stuff. I really love the style, what he always doing. The thing is that like I kind of also want to see him a little bit more going for fantasy. I'm not sure if that is his type of thing to do, because like he always goes for very realistic sceneries. But I kind of want to see him go a little bit like outside of the comfort zone a little bit more. I know it's not always easy for people. I do not always do that myself, even though lately I try to do it, to go a little bit more out of my comfort zone and not always doing my thing that I feel comfortable with it. But I really want to see his type of level of detail in a fantasy type of world. With the nature, I mean, like, so it doesn't have to be like completely different, but like it can stay still within its own style and feel a little bit, but then like in a fantasy world. So with fantasy mountains and stuff like that. I really want to see that. I mean, like I can make it, but but I already doing it. So I really want to see his way of doing something like that. So as always, very lovely. I really want to like try doing this at some point, because like I know that there's so much effort going into to make all these plants and trees, and because like it's all in sculpted form. Everything what you see is almost in sculpted form. I think he barely using like flex. Maybe he uses some flex on the trees here and there for some depth of field type of looking, but I think most of it, if I look around, I think most of them are just sculpts, only sculpts. I cannot really notice, beside the waterfall. Actually, the waterfall itself is of course flex, and the water itself. Very lovely. I love to see also the raindrops on the water. This is such a nice, and also like some plants are like moving a little bit in the wind, which is, I mean, they're more like waving instead. They're more like doing a little bit of like waving instead of actually moving. But nonetheless, it feels a little bit more alive, you know. So I understand what he was trying to do. Very lovely. The rain maybe not so much, but hey, cannot always be sunshine, right? Very lovely as always, Bad Robo. I love your stuff, and I really cannot wait to see a little bit more, getting him outside of the comfort zone. I know he also make other stuff sometimes randomly, but I really want to see this type of level of detail, but then in a fantasy world. All right, so next to the last creation of this episode. So the last creation we're going to check out in the theme of nature, it's called Into the Mist. It's made by Parkderk. I'm not sure in which form that should have been set, but it's also a very like small scene, but I really love nature and mountains and just like some sort of like scenery happening here. So let's check it out. There you go. Again, it's very simple. It's just one shot. We cannot really control different camera angles, but I love the aesthetic of this. I love to see the distance drop, and the more you look, or like the longer you look, the more you see. We can see there is like I assume it's a bridge in the distance, not a very safe one, to be honest. if that's actually a bridge happening there, a wooden bridge. I wouldn't dare to walk over there. I wouldn't even dare to go there. I don't know. Like, it doesn't look very safe to me. Like, if it breaks, you're dead. Like, you're instant dead. But other than that, I really love the simplicity again from this creation. Like I said, simplicity is often the answer to a lot of creations. You don't have to go with so many nuts ideas and stuff like that. Just the simplicity of your creation can be such a mood setting environment. And because of this is like the episode of nature or fall, nature one, with I mean, like, I used also birds, but which belongs to nature, of course. But like I said, like, if you look longer in this creation, the more you see. If you're seeing on the left side of the screen, where basically the cave is like ending, you can see the water is dropping from the stones. And not only like it's dropping down, but you can also see like it goes following the pathway of the stone itself. I cannot really point it out with my controller because, like, it's of course a static camera. But if you just like look at where the light bounces against the left side of the rock from the cave itself, you can see that the water is like dripping and falling down slowly on the stone itself, and also the drops, of course, falling down here and there. Very lovely. And also the water in the front, which is a little bit more calmer, like it's more calm. So I assume this water is a river going slowly through, or maybe it's just like from not even a river, but like it's been so much rained in the past days that it causes some puddles. So I don't think that this should be as meant as a river, but just like so many water happened from the cave that's like dripping down, and erosion from the happening from the stones. Yeah, this is very lovely creation. I can see that this person uses the difference between, or like two things, like he uses of course sculpting and also some flex, so he uses a little bit more variations of the way to sculpt and to create. Very lovely. I love the lighting is like bouncing in the background sound of the mountains. Very lovely in the distance. You can see those mountain tops and the bridge in the distance. I kind of want to like stop with this video because like I said in the previous creation, I kind of want to see Bad Robo doing this. I mean, like, even though it's not like fully fantasy, because like mountains like this pretty much exist in the real world, but a lot of fantasy is based off real life world stuff. But I kind of want to see Bad Robo doing this type of creations. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is a little bit more that I want to see Bad Robo doing. A little bit more outside of the comfort zone that he has. But nonetheless, I love this creation so much. It's the longer you look, the more you see. I see now also a fly in the left side. I don't know what type of bug that is, but it's just like chilling. I'm not really sure if you can catch it on the video, but there is like a little fly flying around. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's maybe it's not. Maybe it's a friendly one. I don't know. Maybe it's just like they're like trying to sting you or anything like that. I don't know if it's friendly or not, but and the more you look, like the more you see. You see like other bugs flying around, maybe butterflies, or although I don't think it's a butterfly. I think it's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what I want to find out if it's friendly or not. And also in the back, like if you're looking at where the bridge is, if you look at the left side of the bridge, if you go under, you can also see the water is falling down there. I didn't saw that before. So yeah, that's very lovely. Well done. I kind of want to, like, this was the last creation for this episode. If you want to see more of these things, well, I will do more, but in different teams. So this team was pretty much the nature themed with like just like static creations, and I will do more in the future. So I'll also do more like other type of content, like with different teams of people that made. So this was basically just like a nature team, And in the next part, or in the next themed type of video, we're going to do another one. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this little series, or little, it's not really a series, but like, I hope that you enjoyed this gameplay. And I hope I will see you next time. As always, don't forget to dream, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.